Welcome back. It's Tuesday, January 17th in the NBA. My two favorite picks are on the way, including a best bet of the day at 1.5 units. Let's recap yesterday, though. The video went 2-1, but naturally, our added plays go 0-2, a 2-3 day overall. We did crush the NFL, going 2-0 there, and our ladder challenge hit for day 3, so we're on to day 4. I feel a changing of the tide. The NFL was a great night. I'm feeling a great NBA night on the way, and let's get into a groove in the NBA. But I have to say thank you guys, because we hit 70,000 subscribers. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're 70% of the way to getting that YouTube plaque. You get one when you hit 100K subscribers. It's going to go up someone right there. Look, if you're new, go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button too. We have a giveaway parlay coming probably tomorrow once we have a couple more NBA games on. But stay tuned for that. We'll see. We'll have a giveaway parlay in the coming days. We appreciate you guys so much for showing all the love and support all year long. And day 4 of the ladder challenge, don't be worried. It's coming. It's always as a YouTube short. If you have no idea what our ladder challenge is, it's basically where you take $10 on the first day and you make a bet that's about plus 100 or a little bit better, and then you reinvest the winnings. And if you hit 10 days in a row, you're at $10,000. We've hit 3 days in a row. Now on to day 4. You'll see that in a little bit. It also will be posted on our Instagram and our TikTok. You can follow all that stuff down below. Instagram is pretty slacker. We're almost at 4,000 followers there. So if you can go follow us on Instagram, feel free to go for it. It's at Calling Our Shot on all social media platforms. No messing around. Best bet of the day is back. It's going to be this guy, the guy on the thumbnail, Mr. James Harden, over 36.5 PRAs, minus 120 on DraftKings. Look, you could probably play this up to 38.5, honestly. I think if Harden hits this, he's going to crush the line out of the water. I don't think it matters what line you get, hopefully tonight, knock on wood. Now, I'm putting 1.5 units on it. It's the best bet of the day, and I really like this one. Now, let's talk about Harden. I'm just feeling a great game from him, as him and the 76ers are in LA taking on the Clippers. Now, this game is the pick'em. I like to target those sort of games because normally, knock on wood, those are closer games, so we're going to see Harden play all of his minutes. And sometimes when the Clippers are, if we can get a Clippers lead in this one at halftime, that would be absolutely awesome, because they're going to see Harden play a lot of the minutes in the second half. That's what he normally does. And Harden's been great. And if you need an individual line, you're like, Austin, I don't have points, rebounds, and assists. I probably lean his over an assist originally. That's at 10.5. I think that's a great play. But I also think his rebounds is good, because he's a guy that's not going to go out there and guard Kawhi Leonard. Probably not going to guard Paul George either, who could be back today. He's just going to kind of be chilling in the paint, guarding, Nicholas Batum or someone like that. Not really a guy that does a lot on offense. So we could see him grab a lot of rebounds. And at the end of the day, points is not bad for James Harden either. We know he can go out there and score 30 points and almost hit this over in just points alone. But we take PRAs because we know, like I said, Harden can do all of that. He can get a triple-double as well. And over his last 12 games, basically all since his return from injury, he's played really well. 23.3 points per game, 12.4 assists per game, and 6.7 rebounds per game. That's good for 42.4 PRAs. They will only need 37 if the line goes up maybe 38 or 39. You look at the 2 games he went under during that stretch. One game he shot only 8 times. I have a feeling he's going to shoot more than 8 tonight. And the other game he shot 4 for 17. Like, sure, he's going to go out there and have some bad shooting nights. Hopefully tonight is not one of them. But we've seen him have great success against the Clippers team. During this stretch, this 12-game stretch, one of the games was against the Clippers on December 23rd in Philadelphia. 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 21 assists. That's 52 PRAs. He crushed them. And he didn't even shoot well in that game. I think 6 for 17 from the field. And since being traded to Brooklyn, obviously we know he was with the Houston Rockets for a long time, but since being traded to Brooklyn when he was with some more stars, when he played with obviously the Nets and then the Sixers, he's crushed this Clippers team. 49, 55, 62, 59, 51, and 52 PRAs in his last 6 against them. I don't really want to count the Houston days, because those are the days when we saw how basically Harden averaging 36 points a game. He was just ball hogging, backpacking the whole team. But with Brooklyn, you saw him with a lot of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and then obviously we saw him with obviously Joel Embiid with the Sixers. So I know the Clippers might get back Paul George tonight. That's good. He's not really going to be a guy I'm scared of guarding James Harden. He's been out for so long, and James Harden can get wherever he wants on the court. They run so many pick and rolls with Joel Embiid that, look, Harden really, you can try to guard him one-on-one, but this is a guy that's going to get a lot of different mismatches and take advantage of him. We know he can get to the free throw line. Joel Embiid probably gets him into the bonus pretty quickly in this one. I really like Harden today. I think he has a great matchup, a great spot for him. He's been really, really good, and he's been great for us when we've taken his props. So, look, I love his over 36.5 PRAs. If you want to pivot to his points plus assists, I wouldn't call you crazy at all. I like all of his lines. Hopefully he crushes all of them for us, and we can cash out a best bet of the day at 1.5 units. If you don't know what units are, it's a bankroll management term. I do have a betting 101 tips and tricks bankroll management video. If you want to go check it out, I'll probably link it at the end of this video. You can go check that out. Kind of explaining more what a unit is. Now, my second and final play, it's going to be a same game parlay, and I don't love doing these, although this is kind of what the ladder challenge is based on. I don't love, and honestly, if you want a ladder challenge, I don't mind James Harden over 10.5 assists as a ladder play. If you wanted maybe just an individual leg, I'll talk about the ladder challenge in a second. We're getting off topic. I don't love taking same game parlays just because I know some people can't take them. But look, we've been on a cold streak. I need to see something go through the hoop. So we're doing 3 legs on FanDuel. It's these 3 legs. We got Kyrie Irving, 25 plus points. Ben Simmons, 6 plus assists. And Trey Jones, 10 plus assists. Now, or 10 plus points, not assists. Minus 121 on FanDuel. I think if you're on DraftKings, you can take the other first 2 legs at the same odds, at the same lines. Trey Jones goes up to 12 points. Fine with that. The only problem is Trey Jones has had 2 games in his last 20, or 4 games in his last 25 where he's ended with 10 or 11 points. I think he gets that done. He's been shooting a lot of play really well. Now let's talk about this because Kyrie Irving's probably the hardest leg, I would think. He's really struggled recently, just like myself. He shot 7 for 20 and 9 for 24 in his last 2 games, but the Spurs don't have an answer for him. He set his career high, I believe, against the Spurs. Correct me if I'm wrong. He had 57 points against them, several years back. Maybe he does it again in San Antonio, but either way, he's shooting 20, 24 times. The last game was with Lou Dort on him. The Spurs don't really have a defender like that, and we've seen Kyrie. He's going to shoot it a lot. I think he gets back in rhythm today. They raised his points line to like 30.5, 31.5, a number he had gone under in like 8 straight games. I think he has a pretty good game. Wouldn't be surprised if he scores well over 30 points. I think Kyrie gets it done. And then we look at Ben Simmons. Obviously, he missed last game, but he did play the previous game without Kevin Durant. 13 assists in that game. He was getting 6 plus assists basically in all the games with Kevin Durant too. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. I don't really know his minutes, but he's going to play 20 to 30 minutes. He is not on the injury report at all. So he should get his normal minutes. And they were just resting him here and there. Maybe something flared up. But I know Ben Simmons can be suspect, but I think he can get us easily 6 plus assists. If he leaves due to injury, that would be absolutely brutal, but would be on brand for our luck over the past couple days. And then Trey Jones, 10 plus assists, or 10 plus points, not assists. I gotta remind him, it's 10 plus points for Trey Jones. He's the only member of the Spurs to make it. You can add more legs if you want. And look, with Devin Vassell now sidelined, well, he's been sidelined, but he's now sidelined until mid-February. At least that's what we're seeing. Trey Jones has been playing really well. I don't mind his over 15.5 points regularly. He's at that in 6 straight games, but 10 plus points in 22 of his last 25. Like I said, 4 of those 25 games, he did end with 10 and 11 points. If you do have DraftKings, which is at 11 plus, but either way, Trey Jones has been playing really, really well. He's going to shoot it enough. He's going to be out there enough minutes. I don't really think the Nets blow out this team. The Nets have kind of been struggling really recently without Kevin Durant co-figure. I mean, he's their best player, but I think this game will be close. The over-under's like 233. I really do like these guys. I think they all got a good chance. Kyrie Irving, 25 plus points. Ben Simmons, 6 plus assists. And Trey Jones, 10 plus points. Minus 121 on FanDuel. I'll throw a unit on it. If you can't tail it, let's just get back into a groove. Let's go 2-0 today, and we'll kind of feel a hot rhythm. Today, I really don't like the games that are on too much, but I really like these plays. I think this is a 2-0 card. At worst, hopefully James Harden cashes so we can have a winning day. But let's move on. Let's talk about day 4 of the ladder challenge and a couple leans. I'll do the leans first. The leans, consider a couple of them. Obviously, Ben Simmons is on here. Liked his over 7.5 assists. That's kind of why I lowered it to 8 or 6 plus. And then I look at Jakob Poeltl, under 12.5 points. Nicholas Claxton playing some really good defense. Poeltl just had a game where he went like 9 for 9 from the field. At least that's how he started. I just don't trust him. Nicholas Claxton obviously can put him into foul trouble. Poeltl gets into foul trouble almost every game. I don't mind his under 12.5 points. And then Joel Embiid over 31.5. I think James Harden gets it going, but Joel Embiid's had a great track record against the Clippers and against Ivica Zubac. So, look, I don't mind taking Joel Embiid. If it's a close game, we know he's going to get the ball a lot. So I don't mind his regular over 31.5 points. Now, as for day 4 of the ladder challenge, I'm not going to put it up on the screen because I haven't decided on it 100% yet. But I do want to note that it will be live. I don't know. I'm recording this around 8:30. It will be live probably around 10, 11 at the latest. So you'll be able to see it. It'll be on Instagram, TikTok, and obviously on our YouTube shorts. You can go check out those, show some love. Now I'm looking at the Nuggets Blazers game, and I'm looking at something like Jamal Murray, 15 plus points, and Nikola Jokic, 8 plus assists, and then trying to throw in a couple legs there. You'll see it. You have to stay tuned for that YouTube short. Maybe MPJ and Aaron Gordon, 10 plus points. I'm just saying. I think that has a good chance. So we'll see exactly how I'm feeling about it, but I really do think that has a good chance for cashing day 4 of the short, or the ladder challenge. Hopefully we can go to day 5 tomorrow. That would be electric. Either way, it's time to shout out some COS All-Stars. Get on out of here. We got K Good, 348. Obviously for the ladder challenge, just wait till I post until you actually lock something in. We're playing $80 on it. Broskis, we got Icy 710. We got Jara, we got Keith, Herminio, Light Mab. We got John, we got Juan, we got Marky, Caleb, Ignacio, Destraw Hat, Alex, we got Jack, Skilly Baby, we got Brandon, Theo G, Masters and Majors, and Frank. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting the channel. It's going to be a great day. We just passed 70K subscribers. Let's get into it. Let's have a great day. I'll see you guys back in tomorrow for some more picks. Hopefully we can go 2-0, have a winning day, and start to kick some momentum in the NBA. We are certainly due for some winners, due for some good luck on our side. Have a great day. See you guys back tomorrow. Peace. And see you in that ladder challenge. Let's keep climbing, baby. Peace out.